You fucking coons got me fucked up.
I've had it.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, I have returned. Yes, we must talk about this person, this woman, if you will. Yes, she's from the home country. Yes, she's also from the home continent of Africa. Yes, she is of what we call on the continent, because I travel there in my travels. About 6 times I travel there every year. Yes. Pardon me. Just had a spot of tea. Yes. It was quite good. It is what you Americans call Arizona, the green tea version. Yes. We have it imported here in the home country. Yes. But she is along what we call the Afrobeat Silk Road. Yes. Because as we do in Africa, which is why I left, we take everything. Yes. This woman is not Nigerian like me. She is Ghanaian. Yes. And I have always revered the Ghanaians. Yes. But we must discuss her. Her name is Nana Akua, and she has been making the waves here in the home country. Yes. And as such, making waves in the home country, she has said certain phrases and done certain interviews and written certain articles that you Yanks would consider anti-black. Yes. Kid Gravity is doing his laundry right now, tending to the clothes. I still don't understand why you Americans still hang your clothes out on lines. We only do that in the countryside. Yes. After the show, I perchance in the morning will gather up myself a thermos of tea and a nice bacon butty, and I shall go to the rolling fields of Esher. Yes. And watch the beautiful British countryside and just revel in the fact that I live in the home country of the Queen, even though she is gone. Yes. But before we discuss Miss Nana Akua, we must acknowledge who has decided to partake of the discussion and who shall lend very much succinct and smartly named commentary. Yes, watch the whip. Yes, I am not prepared. Hang on for 1 second. Yes, I must do something really fast. Yes. Yes, I have returned. I had to fix my hair. Yes. Thank you, young squire. Yes. That is the young squire. Yes. Now I look presentable, family. We shall put ourselves on camera. Yes. Put a 1 in the chat if I shall go on camera. Yes. Or 2 if you do not want to see my illustrious face. Yes. Because we are here on the day of the Sunday roast. Yes. We have a lot of 1s. And the person named Jay of the Wallows decided to be the contrarian. And we have something for the contrarians. Yes.
Robert,
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Yes. Continue to fight for your life, Jay of the Wallows. Yes. I shall get on camera now. Yes. Yes. We are on camera. Yes. Look what I have acquired in my travels around the world. Yes. I'm doing what you Americans do. Yes. I have procured myself a pick. So I have the pick and watch the whip. Watch the whip and the pick. Yes. I shall put the pick here. Watch the pick and the whip. Yes. Wait. There you go. Yes. Do you see the British bang above the left eye? There was a great rapper. And she has transitioned one time for the one called Left Eye Lopes. Yes. Yes, I understand you Americans and your love for the one called Left Eye Lopes. Yes. I rather enjoyed TLC growing up as a young lad in Brixton. Yes. But family, Kid Gravity has instructed me and trusted me to discuss one of our many, many Candace Owens. Because, yes, even in the UK, we knew about Candace Owens before you did. Yes, we saw the Gravity live stream. Yes, we saw it. We said he was 5 hours late. Greenwich Mean Time. East Side. Yes. British side. Yes. But anyway, let us begin.
You know, let me go here. I'm going to move on. There's a growing concern.
We shall start with the Wikipedia. Yes, we have to start with the Wikipedia. Yes. Excuse me, sir. Jesse Paris. Yes. Good afternoon, sir. My dossiers have informed me that you are on the west side, sir. You cannot rep the east side if you live on the west side, sir. That is what you Americans like to call you banging the wrong set, sir. Cannot do that, sir. Thank you, sir. Deneen Grant. Hello. They say you are black. Good evening, ma'am. Watch the pick and the whip. Sir, Kid Gravity is not here, sir. He is taking care of his laundry, sir. I am the Nigerian with no name, sir. And you will address me as such. Yes, but we would expect nothing less from the West Side. Yes. Thank you, sir. Denver, Colorado. Yes. Is that not where the one called Sierra was shaking it, sir? Yes. That is West Side. We like the West Side, sir. But we are not being professional. Yes. We must now be professional like MI6. Yes. Let us talk about Nana Akua. Yes. But we know you Americans do not eat enough carrots, so your eyesight's so bad. So we were going to blow it up for you. Yes. Indulge in more carrots. Yes. Watch the bang. Thank you. We shall read. Nana Akua Amotema Apia. Yes, we can pronounce the names of African names. You cannot. Yes. Thank you, sir. But for you Americans, because we know the last names of the vaunted Africans is very difficult. So we will just call her Nana Akua. Yes. Here we are. She was born 19 July 1971. Yes. She is 52. Yes. Have you got that? Her birthday has not yet reached, so she is not 53. We know you Americans like to go ahead. Yes. She's a British television presenter, currently woking, yes. Keep a pin in that word, woking, yes. But she is currently working for GB News, Great Britain News, for those who don't know Great Britain News, yes. She was born in Newcastle upon Tyne, yes. Newcastle, yes. This beautiful town, yes. It's beautiful. That is Newcastle. I think you Americans would compare it to, what is that place in Queens, New York? What is that place called? I think it's called Forest Hills. Yes. Yes. She's the daughter of Ghanaian immigrants. Again, Afrobeat stand up. I am telling lies on the Lord's Day. I do not like the one called Afrobeats. I like the one called Lisa Left Eye Lopes. Yes. As we continue, I would like to ask Kid Gravity's audience. Yes. Do you remember the verse she had with that one group under the banner of Rhythm and Blues when she came in and stole the song? Yes. Do you understand how many girls I have procured just playing that in the back of the taxi cab? Yes. We pull down the window and we blast that verse. And the strumpets come a running. Yes. One day I shall teach you Americans how to floss. Yes. Thank you. The daughter of Ghanaian immigrants, her family moved to the United States when she was 11 years old. Akua studied business and finance at university. Yes. During her career, Akua has worked for various radio stations, including Kiss 100, Capital Radio, the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital radio station. Yes. And BBC Three Counties Radio. She has been around. Yes. On television, Akua worked as a presenter for BitUp.tv, which I believe is a cousin of your home shopping channel. Yes. And Price Drop. Yes. Later working for the BBC on Look East and Holiday. Yes. She also appeared as a panelist on Good Morning Britain on ITV and Jeremy Vine on Channel 5, as well as being a contributor to a Panorama program dealing with mortgage scammers. She later worked as a continuing Sorry. I heard some Afro beats in my head and I just had to go crazy. Yes.
You're being lied to.
You stop it, white man. I did not lie. Watch the bang. It's not moving. Yes. It's still not moving. So I will move it manually. Yes. The bang was in my eye. Watch the pick and the whip. The pick has left the whip. We shall reinsert. Wait a minute. In the UK, we do not say pause. She formerly presented Tonight Live with Nana Akua on GB News. It said that GB News was striking a chord with the British public when speaking to Sky News Australia. When reporting the October 2023 Gaza-Israel conflict, a number of pro-Hamas terrorist group messages were read out on air by Nana Akua. GB News apologized for the broadcast and confirmed that counterterrorism police were reviewing the footage. Yes. Here we go. Akua worked with the Department of Health and Social Care to encourage Black, Asian, and minority ethnic, or BAME, that is what they call us here in the UK, BAME. I believe in America they call you BIPOC. Yes, sir. To be vaccinated against what Kid Gravity has often said and referred to as the coffee venereal disease. Yes. and called GB News co-host Darren McCaffrey a hypocrite live on air for opposing compulsory patients against coffee venereal disease for staff in care homes. Now, my views on the coffee venereal disease is always do it if you feel compelled to. If you do not, the Nigerian with no name will not, I repeat, will not judge you. Yes, for myself, I have not taken it because I did not want it to mess up my virility. Because that is the way for me to stay in the UK. Yes.
Yo, fuck nuts.
Yes, sir. Akua, I actually remember this family over in the UK. Yes. Akua has criticized taking the knee against racism as an example of virtue signaling. Yes. I think she was mainly upset that American football was starting to come over to the UK and gain a following. Yes. Akua has linked it to Black Lives Matter, BLM, which she calls a far left Marxist pressure group and political organization, and has supported England football fans who did not agree with the gesture. I am sorry, it is late here in the UK. I am sorry. It's been a long day. Yes. Do you know how hard it is to talk to women on the high street? Yes. Thank you. Who did not agree with the gesture of taking the knee, but said that booing is bad manners. Akua supports the death penalty. Yes. Yes. So, you have gotten a little bit of a taste of the one called Nana Akua. Yes. Not to be confused with that YouTube coon known as Auntie Jenny. Yes, I do not like Auntie Jenny. Yes, and I'm glad she is no longer making content. Yes. Thank you. We have more people that have entered the chat. We will acknowledge them because, as you can see, the British are some of the kindest people that you will ever meet on this earth. Yes. So, Pablo, yes, you must be from Spain. Yes, I rather like Ibiza. I must go back. Yes. Yes. Very good Iberia ham. I haven't partaken it, but I have smelled it. Yes. Very good. Welcome, welcome. Reginald Blaylock. That is a proper name. Why can't there be more Reginald Blaylocks in the room? Yes. But welcome. Computer robots. Welcome, welcome. I did not know Kid Gravity went across matter spectrums. He has someone in here that is a robot. That is wonderful. Kid Gravity, we must give you your flowers, sir. Would you like tulips or roses? Yes. Or shall we go down to the Amazon rainforest? Even though it's protected, we will do it for you because you are special. Yes. We'll get you one of those rare flowers. Yes. Black free thinker. You said a Ghanaian Geordie with extreme fetish for colonial. Sorry. I am so sorry. Wait. Monty Python, Monty Python, Monty Python, Monty Python. Yes, we are back. I'm sorry. The Nigerian came out in me again. I am sorry. And again, I am from the UK. We do not say pause. Terence Grant. Yes, you said, bro, what the hell you got going on over there? This is different. Well, sir, you have a crown that I like. I will pay you £2.14 for that crown, sir. Would you like to discuss the deal, sir? Let us know. The chat is waiting. Watch the pick and the whip. Yes. Don P, and you have a lot of stuff going on there. We will not repeat. Yes. But shalom to you too, sir. Millie Hendricks. I have Kid Gravity's role of common people that come into the chat. Your name is not on here, so you must be new. Welcome, sir. You said she opposes the saying, black don't crack. Well, sir, it is quite hilarious that you said that, sir, because it looks like it is beginning to crack, sir. She looks like Candace Owens and Patti LaBelle did the fusion dance, but Candace Owens did not understand the assignment and put out fists instead of index fingers, sir. Yes.
Be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Sir, Candace Owens is what you would call in this technological age, sir. She is a copy and paster, sir. For us in the certain age range and generational atonement, sir, she is what you would call somebody that copies off your paper during the test, sir. She is not great. You, sir, and those that say she is great are falling for what we call the Bruja Bojangle, sir. Yes, I am about to be on my 3% pro-blackness, sir. She is not great, sir. Sir, Terence Gant, you said sure she is? Okay, sir. We shall entertain you, sir. Candace Owens, 6 years ago, called people protesting against injustices against the American black people. She called them chimpanzees, sir. We do not feel with her when you call black people chimpanzees, sir. It's bad enough here in the UK when people refer to us as monkeys. No, we do not, sir. This is the same woman, sir, who said, you, if I was American, me, the J of the Wallows, because I'm sure by his avatar, he is black. The Don P, is that Don Perrier, sir? But it might not be Don Perrier, sir. But I'm sure he's a black man, sir. Victor Stat, I'm sure he's a black man. Who else? Reginald Blaylock, I'm sure he's a black man. Jesse Paris, I'm sure he's a black man, even though he's from Denver. Denver. We are not sure about Pablo. We are not sure. We cannot see the Avi, but he might be a black man. Who else? Cornelius Jones. We forgot to acknowledge you, sir, but hello. I'm sure he's a black man. Cosimo, the fury of the Cosimo, our proper friend, who has regaled us with his knowledge of the fine British cuisine. He is a black man. Jerry Bedford, I am sure, is a black man. She has said that the American black man is the most murderous in the country of the United States of America. No, sir. No, Terrence. No. She has said that, sir. Sir, you cannot tell her she's great when she justified a black man being snuffed out on film, sir. You cannot justify that, sir. And you are lucky, sir, that I'm being nice about this, sir. Because if this was Kid Gravity, sir, he would have told you to pull up. And it would have been a righteous teaching lesson of understanding that what you and the lot that you think like that are falling for it again. She does this every year, sir. Just like Nana Akua, except Nana Akua has married herself. She has not said anything redeeming about black people in the UK. She has not. Okay? She is the African immigrant that we do not like, sir. So for you to sit here and say Candace Owens is great because she happened to talk about a government operative name of Thomas Sowell, which means he loves to regurgitate white supremacy so well, tells us that you need to go down certain rabbit holes. And when you get down there, say hello to the chick named Alice. Yes. But we will continue because as I have seen in the chat, the J representing the Warlows has asked him to be off. The robot has responded. We want to know if you are AI, sir. Or wait, hold on. I'm sorry. You're not a human being. I forgot. We have to say it in your language. 00011 0000 111 000 00011 000 Yes. We have to say it in your language. I forgot. But if you are AI, you can translate, yes, and tell us. I do not know if that is possible. It could be possible, but no. Kid Gravity does not want any of the high streets. Yes! But thank you. And Control Alternate Delete to you too, sir. Thank you. But we continue. We will give you more information about the one called Nana Akua. Did you know that Nana Akua has said some things that you Americans might misconstrue and construe if you have awareness of self, of being anti-black? Yes. Yes. We shall show you some examples post-haste. Watch the pick and watch the whip.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
This was a year ago. Nana Akua, yes. We remember this. I was trying to get tickets, but I could not go because I was going on holiday. Yes. I was on my way to Madagascar. Yes. So I could not partake of this, but I did see Hamilton. It was very good. This is very good. But Nana Akua, the London theatre holding a black-only performance to keep the play free of the white gaze, uses the language of apartheid. So you say, ma'am. Let us read and ascertain your thought process. Yes. The idea of a specific race being excluded from a British theatre performance is so appalling that when I learned yesterday that this was happening at the prestigious Theatre Royal Stratford East, I simply could not believe it. I guess she forgot that there was a time when black performers were not allowed on the stages of Britain unless they were in what you would call a minstrel role. Yes. Nolan Ware, I have looked at the list again. You are another name that is not a frequent guest and contributor to the Kid Gravity. I almost called it a show and he was going to harm me. The Kid Gravity live streams. So you are new, but on behalf of him and Beyond Borders Media and your guest host, the Prince with no name, welcome, sir. We continue. Segregation goes against every principle I hold dear as a Black Briton. I wonder if that also extends to getting knifed at the Nottingham Carnival. We say that again because we are so regal. Does that extend to the Nottingham Carnival where people get knifed?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Because the white Britons and those that are white adjacent have called for the end of that, ma'am, or at least at the minimum to be moved from the neighborhood of Nottingham. Does your segregation stance extend to that? Because it sounds like the white Britons want to be segregated from the knifings. Yes.
Hey!
It is so prevalent, family, not to get off on a tangent, yes, but it's so prevalent of being knifed at the Nottingham Hill Carnival that all you have to do, in case you cannot break those scrumptious, and I do mean scrumptious, jerk chicken quarters, the leg quarters, all you have to do is go up to one of the Britons, the Black Caribbean Britons, and say, sir, I challenge you to a duel. Hold up that leg quarter, and here comes the knife.
Hey!
Yes, it is so prevalent, family. They've begun to serve your American sodas there. Yes. Even with what you call the pop top. Yes. Sometimes, you know, they make the pop tops so hard to lift up that all you have to say is, sir, your fit is not good. Here comes the knife. And you have to make sure you are quick enough to position it where the knife helps the tab to be raised up. So you can open your soda, but by that point, you probably shook it up and messed up your own fit.
Hey!
Yes. Yes. But I'm not being professional. We continue. Yet on July 5, a performance of Tambo and Bones, a play set to explore 300 years of African American history, will be staged for an exclusively Black audience. Tambo and Bones. We shall look up Tambo and Bones after we read this article. Yes! African American history. Yes! We shall give you a preview of Tambo and Bones. Yes! I am appalled, family. I'm glad now I went on holiday. I would immediately go to the box office. Immediately. And ask for a refund. Yes. But back to Nana Akua. Yes. The theater may claim that no one is excluded, but it also makes clear that white people will not be welcome at the so-called blackout night. The aim, organizers insist, is to create a safe private space for an all-Black identifying audience free from the white gaze. Needless to say, this is an openly racist policy. To suggest that the mere presence of a certain race is somehow harmful and not safe is obviously every bit as exclusionary as any other law or policy that discriminates against one race. I wonder if Nana Akua understands the racial history of the UK. Maybe the journalists didn't look that up. Because even at the home of the Queen, now the King, there was segregation amongst the workers at Buckingham Palace. They have segregated pubs. They have segregated workplaces, the shops. They used to make the Black people come in through the alleys or come during certain times. Yes. Who? But according to her, that's wrong. We shall continue. They look like the UK version of Auburn Preach. Yes. Just imagine if the situation were reversed with a private white audience free from the Black gaze. Bill, from what I have seen, it is called a Jason Aldean concert. Yes. That is the language of apartheid in South Africa or the deep south of America before the civil rights era. Yes. I don't understand why anyone, least of all any black person, would want to introduce it. It is dangerous and charts the path to some very ugly politics. Keep a pin in that, family. Keep a pin in that. The arts are one of the most powerful tools we have for challenging people's prejudices. Not enforcing new ones. All the soapbox preaching in the world cannot have the impact of a great play, book, or film about the struggles of black people. Think of 12 Years a Slave, 2013's triple Oscar-winning masterpiece. So you gave that a masterpiece rating when you saw black people being whipped like my hair. What? Nana. I used to call my grandmother Nana. I miss Nana. I hope you are watching down and you are proud of me, Nana, except when I had relations with that white woman. I know you were upset. I know.
Be nice. Let's be.
Who cares?
Continuing. Tambo and Bones star Rashan Stone, well known for TV hits such as Finding Alice. Ma'am, not to be, as the Americans say, that guy, that bloke. But when you write well known, and then you go and start to explain, you should put a comma here. He's a fine actor, and his name alone is bound to draw an enthusiastic, diverse audience. So why deny white people the opportunity of learning from his performance? Because they do not want to learn, ma'am. They do not want to learn. They want to reinforce the stereotypes that they have procured over the years from their lineages and from their cousins over in America. Yes! Lewis Hub, Deerheart, Neanderthals. Ma'am, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Be correct. Yes. We need education, not exclusion. Ma'am, they will exclude you proper. Keep a pin in that as well. So again, keep a pin in what we just read, because I did not write this. But she's from the continent, so I assisted 2.4% of it. Yes! But keep a pin in this. We need education, not exclusion. And also keep a pin in this. Where is it? We lost it. Forget it. But keep a pin in that. We need education, not exclusion. I remember the other parts, but it probably was not in here. But continuing, a black-only policy is also especially poisonous for mixed couples where one partner is white. And what about mixed-race people? How black do you need to be? Well, according to their non-black persons or parents, they're black. So it's okay. Send the mixed children and the mixed partners can go, but what one should do is the black person should in and hold the door open. Yes. No.
What the hell?
I'm sure that's probably a fire hazard. Yes. I cannot conceive of anything more callous, ugly, and un-British. Yet the very people who are most vocal on social media, the self-proclaimed prophets of the Black Lives Matter movement, are silent about the Theatre Royal's announcement. Well, don't you have a chapter? I believe they have a chapter over here in the UK. So why didn't you talk to them? It makes me wonder whether some who claim to be fighting for racial equality are really more interested in stirring up hatred. I urge my fellow Black Brightons to boycott this show until this ill-thought-out policy is reversed. We have 1,000 comments. Yes. They probably don't want to be challenged on the validity of the story. Well, sir, you're down in Perth, Australia. Let's talk about the validity of the history that you and the Brightons love to collaborate on in regards to the Aboriginals, sir. Yes. It just looks racist and malicious. Y'all didn't have a problem with that when you were lynching Black Brightons. Yes. But remember when I said family, that she's talking about an exclusion. Nana Akua, can we talk about somebody excluding you from something? Yes. Watch the pick and the whip. Are you ready?
You know, let me go here. There's I'm gonna move on. There's a growing concern in
Nana Akua. 3 years ago, you lost your job, your position at GB News. They excluded you, ma'am. GB News, Mark Dolan replaces Nana Akua as talk radio host, joins channel in major shakeup. Yes. GB News will welcome former talk radio presenter Mark Dolan to the team in the coming weeks as he will be replacing Nana Akua in her late night slot on the channel. Ew, what is this video? Nana Akua criticizes white privilege. Well, as you blokes say in the United States, the usage is fair.
White privilege thing. I mean, obviously, the issue here is that you are telling a group of people that
it sounded like she sneezed. Yes.
they are more privileged than others. Well, and the problem with that is then you are pre-programming them to believe that. Whereas for me, I hadn't, I'll be honest with you, 2 years ago, I hadn't really heard about the term white privilege. Nobody mentioned it to me. I didn't know what it was. And when somebody said it, I was slightly confused.
It's a term that we've heard of, but we don't really know what it means. And actually, as people do wake up this morning, as you're waking up, a lot of people will be going, what exactly is it? And it's that question, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But it is a damning report.
Well, it is a damning report. And you know what the thing is, I actually lecture in schools. So I go
I was
to
going to
schools
ask you about this,
and I talk to the kids about motivation and try and get them to think differently instead of actually believing that the world is against them. Because if you go into something and you think that the world is against you, then obviously you have disadvantaged yourself in your own thinking. So if you are educated with the concept of white privilege, which I absolutely never was, then you'll start to believe that white people do have a privilege, and that is ridiculous.
Madam, it's funny in 2021, the year of the last of the Queen, because she did not finish 2022, sir. Sorry, ma'am. It's funny you said that, ma'am. Because you then proceeded to say in that other article we just read about Tambo and Bones, ma'am. You talked about privilege and you were upset that they were exerting their black privilege, ma'am. 'Tis their show. They are allowed to have whatever audience they would desire, ma'am. The elder in the room, Miss Nisi Scales, Madam Scales. Hello. You said, where is her natural hair? Does she have any hair? She is from the UK, ma'am. They get first pick from the lot from the great country of India. Yes. Let's continue to hear what she said.
Because it's not true.
Yeah, last week on Dan Wootton's show, I think there was a newspaper report again last week, so it was a week ago. We were talking about possibly in primary schools, so that's children of the 8 to 10-year-olds.
Huh. Ew. Look. 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 She got into it with a Caucasian man. Yes. A white man. A white Brighton. Yes. Let's see what transpired. Yes. Usage is fair.
But other projects, there's a podcast that did one episode, and this Pearl animated series has been cancelled because Netflix are realizing now, we've got to make some money. We've got to do stuff that is good and people want to watch. And that's not some woke nonsense from Harry and Meghan.
I know, and sadly, it follows the series about a pregnant man. I think they.
What is she wearing? What is she wearing? Madams in the chat, is this even fit to take to your local church? Is this appropriate? What is she wearing? And while you give us your responses, I would like to address this. You said, what is the whip and the pick, sir? Sir, this is the pick and this is the whip. You will respect the pick and the whip. I got this pick from my travels to the United States. I had to venture, sir, because I couldn't get this in the airport. Yes, I had to go where you Americans call the hood. I had to go to the hood. I believe that is how you pronounce it. Yes. I got it from one of your beauty supply shops. Yes. I believe it was black owned. I made sure to do that because if I did not get it black owned, you would have, as you say in America, came for my life. Yes. So that is the origin of the pick and the whip. We go back to Nana Akua. Yes. I hope that sufficiently answered your question, sir. And I saw Madam Scales said, hell to the no. So, women of the chat, do not wear this for Easter services next Sunday. Please don't do it. Miss Madam Scales will be on your bumper. Yes. Thank you.
They actually did that one, so that's not.
Well, I think Netflix are starting to panic now and try and make stuff that people want to watch. But yeah, I mean, getting back to Harry and Meghan and the rest of the royals. I mean, how big's that balcony? There's a lot of people on the civil list, so you know she's got to pick and choose. And I think the royals. I'm not a royalist, you know. I'm happy for there to be a royal family, but do it with someone else's money. I don't want my taxes going to that. I want all my taxes
not very much, is it?
Going on anti-tank missiles for Ukraine.
But there's not very much. Is it? Like,
it's not very much.
Bit.
It's not very much.
Think of all the tourism they.
Anti-tank missiles for Ukraine, sir.
That's because you're a dummy. Okay? Stupid little dum-dum.
Sir. Like your lineage.
They bring to this country.
Oh, you think France doesn't have any tourism?
No, but
people go to France despite them like chopping the royal family's heads off.
No, the royal family actually bring in a lot of income to this country.
And
I think there's a level of gravitas.
And France has got zero.
What is the royal family bringing income? That is disgusting, ma'am. How do you say that on TV? Did you hear what she articulated, family? She said the royal family are bringing in income. What? And again, I am from the UK. We do not say pause. She said income. That is a hell of a cleaning that you have to do. She said income. That is disgusting, ma'am. How dare you? Was this on the script? Did the teleprompter tell you to say that, ma'am? Who is having a laugh behind the cameras? Who is typing in porkies? Who is playing ha-ha? Income. The only thing that should be income is a...
Hey!
The foundations of life, ma'am. I forgot. This is a kid-friendly show, madam. Imagine you get a nice gift from someone and you open it up and it is income. You would be aghast. Yes. Again, the only thing that should be income is a...
Hey!
Yes. We shall finish this.
Zero
I don't know
tourist
about
industry.
I'm not talking
Australia
about
zero
France.
tourism.
I'm not talking
America
about France.
zero tourism.
No, but they add a certain element to the whole idea and the whole
I think
belief of being.
Look at her. She's getting after it on that white man, sir and madams. Okay. Let's see what
Now,
this
I have
is.
to admit, I am finding this somewhat amusing.
Who did your makeup, ma'am? We are finding that amusing. Ah, Sertorian of the DMV has arrived. Yes. His carriage must have taken the scenic route. Yes. Look at the pick and look at the whip. Yes. Again, for those who have just joined us, we are talking about what has been dubbed the UK's version of Candace Owens, Nana Akua, who we have said is a version of Candace Owens and Patti LaBelle doing the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance. But Candace Owens put up the fist to Nana Akua's index fingers, and you create, I'm sorry, Patti LaBelle's fingers. I dropped the pick, and they created Nana Akua. Yes. Let's see what she says about Nikolai Djokovic and his stances on the candy shot. Yes.
Anyone for tennis?
No. Anyone for makeup? Anyone from makeup can help her. She looks like she just rolled out of the sack. Yes.
Novak Djokovic, worth $250 million, lying in a 2-bit hotel turned quarantine centre in Melbourne, Australia, because it appears that his forms for an exemption to enter the country without being vaccinated were not filled in properly. But the exact details actually haven't been given, but that's the sort of general gist of it. Now, before boarding his private jet, he posted this on Twitter. I'm heading down under with an exemption permission. Let's go, 2022.
Okay. I love how you, as the Americans say, pocket watched this man. You pocket watched him, yes? Can you tell us how much lint and shillings he has on the left side of his wallet, ma'am? Yes? And which cards credit that is? He enjoys, yes? Lord. But remember how she was talking about with Tambo and Bones, how white people should not be excluded from their play because they happen to not be black. Well, ma'am, we have a question about your perceived hypocrisies. Yes. Watch the pick and watch the whip.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in
Nana Akua. What is this? You said wondering aloud about a baby's skin tone is not racist. What? Pardon me? You've just said that excluding someone's skin, I shall start again. Madam Akua, you just wrote about Tambo and Bones and their exclusionary policy regarding non-black people attending their show, which would coincide with the fact that you have two eyes, ma'am. A right one and a left one. Yes. And using the right and the left, you would have to see skin color as a security guard there. Yes. To make sure that the person is correctly black. Yes. Tans do not work. Yes. But then you wrote an article, an op-ed piece, opinion editorial for the Americans. Yes. Wondering aloud about a baby's skin tone is not racist. But you are the same person who beguiled people who talk about race. Yes. Unless you are about to tell us exclusively that skin tone and race are not connected. You lot in the chat, who started it? Purveyor of British classic haute cuisine, Kazama Fury. You will leave cousin Brit alone. Okay? You leave cousin Brit alone. We will not have you disparage her like that, sir. And for you lot who are following behind, just like classic Yanks, you all follow. Where is your leaders? My pick fell again. Because you are catching my ire, sirs and madams. Yes. You leave cousin Brit alone. She is like me from the east side, sir. Yes. But Nana Akua, what else have you written, ma'am? Why is it wrong to criticize Fiona Bruce for describing a black man as black? As ever with the woke left, diversity is a one-way street. Whew. Why I find global majority the fashionable new phrase for anyone who's not white, sinister and insulting. So you find it insulting that they want to include you. Interesting. But then, ma'am, cousin Brit, you decided, ma'am, to pull the Candace Owens classic move. You said something and you caught, as the Americans say, heat. And then you were proven wrong and you decided to go on Nations TV and cry. Yes? No? Yes. I tell no porkies. This is indeed the truth. Watch the pick and watch the whip.
You know, let me go here. There's I'm gonna move on. There's a growing concern in.
Yes. Who is this British version of Neil Patrick Harris? Doogie Howser for my massive. Yes. Let us hear what Nana Akua, aka Cousin Brit, said about her comments about Tambo and Bones. Yes, the usage is fair.
Is rooted in an idea called critical race theory. Can you give us a flavor of what that actually means and why it's so controversial?
As a reminder to the folks in the chat, she did this interview nearly a year ago. Yes, we weren't even talking about, or I should say, us in the UK, we're watching you Americans, and we have seen you stop talking about critical race theory. You had moved on to affirmative action. Yes. But she's going to, and admittedly so, us Brightons are slow. Yes. We just caught on to critical race theory. Yes. So apologies are recommended and asked for. Yes.
Oh God, where do I start with it? Well, I mean, it's a nonsense ideology that would suggest that black people, you need to be aware of the person's race, and then you must understand their race. So things like white privilege will come out as a result of that, which gives the assumption that white people are initially privileged already.
Look at the part. It looks like a separation on the top. It looks like the English Channel and the Atlantic Ocean are meeting. Yes.
Of course, the color of their skin, and therefore they need to acknowledge that, and therefore, in a way, understand that black people will feel persecuted. And I have issue with critical race theory on many levels, but obviously the one.
Bless you, ma'am. You said, you bless you. We're going to do it again. Bless you.
Already because of the color of their skin, and therefore they need to acknowledge that, and therefore, in a way, understand that black people will feel persecuted. And I have issue with critical race theory on many.
Gesundheit, ma'am. Gesundheit. Y'all didn't say Gesundheit. I figured you were Americans. You had no manners. Gesundheit. She sneezed there when she said issue. You were supposed to say Gesundheit. But of course, you Americans have no manners. Bastards. Continue, Nana Akua. Yes.
Many levels, but obviously the problem I have with this whole ideology is that ultimately it kind of it means the black person is the victim. Ultimately, it's a victim.
Ma'am, why are you in Hertfordshire on film talking with Neil Patrick Harris of the High Street, and you are stuttering over something that you were told you would be speaking of? Why are you stuttering? You sound like that old school R&B singer Joe, the way you are stuttering. Yes. Yo 103 Queening. Good evening, ma'am. You asked if she was dating a white man. That is a very good question. We shall inquire. The way we heard it, as told us by the high street, they're saying that she is perpetually single. Yes. Even Zaddy, as you Americans call him, we just call him the blokes. Even the blokes have said, "You're too far, ma'am. You've got to reel it back in. You're trying to swim to France without stretching." That's what we say over in the UK in regards to something like this. You are swimming for France without stretching. Yes. Victor Stat, are you from the home country? Talking about mate. I'm not your fucking mate. Sorry, I was watching Kitchen Nightmares and the F Word. And I recall that episode from the early seasons when someone kept calling Gordon Ramsay mate. And he said, "I'm not your fucking mate." Yes, but we are mates. So do not take a personal affront to what I said before. I was trying to make jokes. Now you understand why British comedy is not what it used to be. Yes. Tear to you. Good evening, ma'am. We have heard of you, ma'am. They say you are exquisite. You said, "I would love to know the population stats of us indigenous that have been in fake Britain versus the imports." It's funny that you said about imports, because earlier Nana Akua was talking about bringing stuff into the home country, income, and we were just aghast. Yes, she was talking about bringing things income. What? But continue. By the way, before we start again, I have perused various pictures of your church society over in America. Yes, she looks like the ones you like to label as Sister Johnson, the one that always tells everybody's business. Yes, she looks like she would tell your mother, your mom, your father is cheating. She would tell everyone that the pastor is really your father. Yes.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
We do not work with a script here. And I stand on that because I am part of the Gaza. I've been hanging around Jamaicans too long. Thank you for that example of your exquisiteness. Tear to you. Your reputation has preceded you, ma'am. Yes. So, for that, ma'am, I'm sure Kid Gravity would not be aghast for me to do this. And yes, he can have a problem with it. I stand on it. Yes. we shall bestow upon you the sacred wrench. Yes. It comes with a lot of responsibilities, ma'am. You treat that like Mjolnir, ma'am. It is power unlike any other. Yes. Thank you. We continue. Who is this Charlemagne you talk about? He was white and he is dead. This must be an American thing. Yes. But we continue.
Mentality, and for that I find it most offensive, because I don't think I'm a victim. I don't believe I should immediately think I'm a victim just because of the color of my skin. It puts me on the back foot, and it also gives the idea that somebody is.
I would love to see your back hoof. I mean foot.
By me accepting the narrative that I am a victim, and that's not acceptable by any chalk.
Nana, some would argue
you cried when they released you. Remember, they got rid of you. They took your late night slot.
you just can't be racist to white people. Do they have a point?
You can be racist to anybody. Black people can be racist towards even each other.
How can I be racist to someone like me? What? What? Miss Monet, can you please come in here and get her, smite her properly? Yes.
Is she stupid or is she dumb? Because I think she might be both.
She said, hey, you 80 people that are watching me, yes, if you are black, I'm going to be racist against you, and you cannot call it racism. When you try to call me out on my racism, I say this. Sucks to be you. What? Satorian of the DMV said and articulated. It's funny how she has this smoke for black people claiming victimhood due to her skin. But when PC acts in victimhood, she has nothing to say. Yes. Correct, sir. That was me coughing out the last of my racism. Continue, ma'am.
And white people can be racist towards each other as well, as we've seen. I mean, if you look at sometimes in Scotland, you've got the SNP and some of the way that Nicola Sturgeon and some of the members of her party may speak towards people who are English, they're both the same colour, but yet they act as though they're a different race. Ultimately, we are all one race, which is the human race. The idea of race.
She has been waned on the inner workings of Thomas. White supremacy is so well. We are one race, the human race. Madam, if we were part of the human race, madam, then black people, especially in America, would have been compensated for the atrocities performed on them if we were all part of the human race. But we know that is not the case. Yes, if we were all part of the human race, most of Africa would be like our major cities on the continent, like Accra and Lagos, without the shitting in the sewers, and Johannesburg and Cape Town and Pretoria. Yes. It would not look like Mogadishu, ma'am. So that is quite disingenuous. Quite disingenuous. But we're going to get to you talking about reparations very, very soon. Yes! Emperor Rex. Sir, her name is Cousin Brit. Okay. If you do not understand what we said, ask someone in the chat, especially the one connoisseur of British haute cuisine, Kazama Fury. Yes. Continue, ma'am.
Is actually it's something that's been created, and it's just divisive. There's no real reason to it, and there's no you don't really know what I'm like just because I'm black. It doesn't mean that I'm going to follow any narrative that's been set aside. Anything that suggests that I behave in a certain way because of the color of my skin is simply a stereotype and doesn't reflect anything that I have learned or that I know. So I find it offensive that this particular performance would decide that because you are a different color you shouldn't come in, and that's just for one day only though, so it's okay. It isn't okay because it sets a very, very bad precedent. Because if you can do it one way for one day, you can do it the other way around. And I kind of feel that those very people would take deep offense if you said a white-only event for one day only. That would not be acceptable.
Well, I agree. It's like Martin Luther King never happened. Nana, I've got a shocking story for you.
I've got a shocking premonition and a shocking admission, family. My shocking premonition is she's not going to be around for too much longer. They're going to ask her to quietly retire. Yes. Well, my shocking admission is, ma'am, they have something that is whites only. It's called Parliament. And before you tell me that there is people of color in Parliament, just though we call them, from what we have learned from the cousins, white adjacent. Yes.
Deflection! 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 Deflection!
Thank you. Because if we were all part of the human race, ma'am, I would love to see your identification passes. I guarantee you, you tell them that you are black. You cannot write for race. British, ma'am. Yes.
For you, and it's going to be really hard to repeat this anecdote, but our brilliant reporter Ben Leo, who was out and about just at this particular performance of a black-only show, and he actually pointed out your criticisms of this performance to the people at the event, and one of them said, "Well, Nana Akua is not a real black person because of her views."
Well, ma'am, they called out and said you are not a real black person. They said you are in blackface, ma'am. We are curious to hear your rebuttal.
You see, that's ironic, isn't it? That suddenly the colour of my skin is no longer relevant when it comes to my views, but yet I would be allowed into the theatre performance because I'm black. It's just a nonsense, really. There is no such thing as a set type of behaviour for a black person. And actually, the fact that they've made a judgment based on the colour of my skin is exactly what I said before. Black people...
Madam, it's funny you articulated that, yet you judged BLM, ma'am. Yes, you did. You know that one of the royal kids, well, two of them now, are 25% black. But you wanted to say that wondering what their skin color was not racist. So you see color, ma'am.
Been racist towards black people. The amount of times I've been called a coconut because I'm supposedly meant to think a certain way because of the...
Well, they called you a coconut.
colour of my skin, and because I have narrowed or veered off the path or come out of my lane in their view, I'm no longer a black person. And that has to stop, because that is a pure judgment based on what you think I should be doing because of the colour of my skin. And I find it absurd. I don't look at a white person and think, oh, well, you must think this, this, and this, and you're going to say that, that, and that, and you will see things this way because of the colour of your skin.
Did you say that to your boss when he told you your late night slot was no more, we're giving it to this white man? Did you, ma'am, Nana Akua, and I know you'll lie, but you thought that there was a twinge of racism inside of it? Yes.
Like, but I want to keep my podcast, Mo. Y'all ain't finna cancel me.
This why we.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
We would both argue, wouldn't we, Nana, for women-only spaces, female-only spaces, and perhaps even men-only spaces. So what's different about a black-only space?
Well, I mean, one is based on the strength. So the reason why these spaces are divided initially is because women are very vulnerable when it comes to men. You look at the murders and the rapes and the things, it's mostly the majority of it is men on women. So that's with regard to women's safety. Doesn't matter what colour you are with regard to that division. That's because of an actual thing that is there, that is a general thing, that men are just stronger than women, and the majority of murders and rapes and so on and so forth are perpetuated by men towards women. So that's why it's done like that, to protect women. Not all men are going to be violent, but it's a way of protecting women. There is nothing in it that would suggest, you can't tell if I'm going to be an aggressive black person or a very gentle one just because I'm a different colour. It means nothing.
But what if they wanted to, Tambo and Bones? What if they wanted to create a space where black people can have the conversations in an open and honest fashion without the white people jumping in like how the Americans play that game of double dutch? Because we have seen articulated through the history of social media that when black people decide to have a conversation, here they come. It's like clockwork. Yes? You all are familiar with the one called Tariq Nasheed. Yes, I just become familiar with him because, again, I am the prince with no name from Nigeria by way of Brixton. Yes, I have heard some of his internet spaces on the platform called Twitter. Yes. And every time he tries to have a conversation with his audience, we have, on average, and I have counted via 3 spaces, I have heard 45 white people on average in the space try to come in and hijack the conversation to direct it towards them so they can do gaslighting. Do you know what happens when you gaslight? You create a flamethrower. Give me props on my dad jokes. Do you know what happens when you bring gas and you put it alight? You clear out the room. Give me a 10 on my dad joke. Yes. No 10s. You bastards. I should have paid you. I would have got all the 10s. But I get all the 10s on the high streets. Yes. No, still no 10s. Bastards.
Nana, in another example of the world of theatre going completely mad, have you seen this story? Chichester Festival in West Sussex is giving trigger warnings to audience members of The Sound of Music because there's Nazis in it. The world's gone mad.
will blow me down. I mean, it was set in that era anyway, so why would you need to be warned? And I was reading about it, and one of the rabbis said it's just so patronizing that you think that people are so weak that they will be offended by a particular production that is set in that era and be offended to find that it's in that era. I mean, if you don't like The Sound of Music or that would offend you, then you just don't buy the ticket and don't go.
Nana, I am...
But you praised earlier, ma'am. You praised 12 Years a Slave. Yes. But before we open the communication lines, would you all like to hear her stance on reparations? Put a 1 if you would like to hear her stance on reparations, or 2, and we just open the lines of communication. Yes. We will take a brief intermission. Yes. Nana Akua.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers.
I see some 1s. I saw another. Pinkies up for the 1s. Open your other 4 fingers. Secure the pick. Watch the pick. And watch the whip.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in
Nana Akua. We must have a conversation, ma'am. You expressed a willingness to talk about reparations, ma'am. And one should ask, what prevailed you to bring that up? That is, as the Americans say, wild. Yes. Let's hear what Nana Akua has on reparations. It says, Nana Akua slams Laura Trevelyan's apology for horrors of her slave ancestors. Look. Another one of those, as you call, high IQ persons talking about, why don't you sue Africa? They're on the docket, ma'am. I would like to get some repudiation from those in Africa that sold my ancestors. Yes.
Heirs to slavery. Is it just me, or do you get the feeling that the likes of Laura Trevelyan getting together to re-indoctrinate us with the so-called sins of her ancestors is actually an attention grab?
Why is your hair on the right side trying to grab the attention, ma'am? Where did you procure this wig? Where did you procure it? We must help. And why has she provided us with a perfect screenshot? Yes.
Let's face it, what else was Laura doing after leaving the BBC? If you haven't already heard, Laura Trevelyan has set up a group called Heirs to Slavery, and over 100 British families have joined. The aim is to raise money to pay reparations for the slave trade in which our ancestors participated. So instead of maybe...
Why are you upset she's actually allowing herself to be put out there and atone for her family's sins? If she was to give £100,000 to atone for her family's sins, I think that is okay. It is her money. Yes.
Be giving away everything she has if she believes this crud. Oh, she can't possibly do that. She's created a fundraiser where rich people can remind each other of their financial privilege so they can feel good about themselves and give money to the poor black people. I watched Laura pathetically educating...
The poor poor black people, she said, family. The poor black people. Who's being racist? You said black people can be racist. Are you trying to confirm your hypothesis, ma'am? We will not call that racism. You will not win this. Now you're being a white supremacist. When are you going to Grenada, ma'am? I'm sure they would love to talk to you about what you said here. But continue, ma'am.
Some black kids about how not nice her white ancestors were and how angry these kids should be about what happened to not them, of course, and not the people before them.
She has learned well from the Daily Woke.
Even the ones before them. Ridiculous. So, very basically put, if you look like you were probably a slave, so in this case, black.
You look like you just came out of Medusa's lair. Why is your hair not moving? You see my hair as it moves with the head. Watch the whip. How come my wig is better than yours? And it's tied up, ma'am. It has more bounce. Yes.
You can jump on the bandwagon of reparations. So people who look like slave owners, in her simplistic view, white people, and in this case her ancestors, can pay those who look like me, so basically black, a pathetic sum of money. She's traced
Kid Gravity is not here, sir.
No, it's hilarious.
I am the prince with no
black,
name.
If you live in Grenada or anywhere where there were slaves or the trade, so the entire world, it doesn't automatically make you guiltless. Many of the slave owners were black. I mean, who do you think brought the slaves to the coast in Africa to be sold?
We have ourselves another Thomas. White supremacy is so well. Chill. Yes.
Fuck out of here.
She said the words family. She said the slave owners were not the Europeans that she ran to and her family ran to. They were the Africans. Yes.
To the white traders in the first place, the Africans. And what now to the descendants of those people? Literally everyone, it would seem, has been involved in slavery at one time or other.
They have been taught well. No, ma'am. No. Indentured servitude is not slavery, ma'am. Again, madam, you may try to claim that everyone was enslaved. Everyone did not go through the atrocities that the cousins' ancestors went through. And on a lesser extent, unless I am being proven wrong, those in the Caribbean, the rest of the world did not go through what those two sects of enslaved black people went through and were never compensated. Yes. Watch the whip. That is the pick.
And all those po-faced banks with their ESG, diversity and inclusion rankings that had the gall to cancel Nigel Farage and other hardworking people in this country because they didn't like their politics.
Oh, she is about to have what you Americans call a mammy rant. This is going to be good. Go ahead, have your mammy rant.
We can't have you. Your views don't align with our values. Really? Well, it transpires that many have their own links to barbaric slavery. Yes, Lloyd's of London, you insured shipping of cargo during the slave trade, and that included underwriting slaves. Barclays and RBS, owners of NatWest, you have direct links as well. What's wrong? The cat got your tongue? All this moral high ground baloney and judgment of your customers, yet you, in some cases, were bankrolling it. What was it they called Nigel? A xenophobic, disingenuous grifter? A racist? You want to look in the mirror. Even the Church of England owns slaves. In the meantime, there are more slaves than ever in Africa. Do they care? No, because they know the Africans will tell you where to shove paying reparations. What about the British soldiers who died ending slavery? Will their families get some cash from Laura's pot? Are you saving up for them as well, Laura?
Whoever wrote her this out definitely listens to that sector of YouTube called New Black Media and definitely follows and watches people on the Twitter that are pro-black. This is the UK version of what the white supremacists say. What? Say that again, madam.
Do they care? No, because they know the Africans will tell you where to shove paying reparations. What about the British soldiers who died ending slavery?
That sounds like when you hear them say, what about the Civil War soldiers that died to help black people freed? They got paid. Or did you forget that? They got 3 squares and booze and free reign with the bayonets, the rifles, and the cannons. Yes.
Will their families get some cash from Laura's pot? Are you saving up for them as well, Laura, in your Heirs to Slavery WhatsApp group? Laura's opened up a can of worms, and now the National Reparations Commission in the Caribbean want to bypass government to demand reparations from institutions. Yes, chase the banks and churches. I hope they bankrupt themselves, trying to show their wokery. That means...
Yes. Get it all, ma'am. But we are not going to absolve the home nations like England, France, and Spain, and Italy from their complicity in the biggest atrocity on the earth.
The 100K that Laura cobbled together doesn't cut it. Bankrupt yourself, girl. Show us just how woke you are. Lay down your iPhone, your electric car, and your clothes, because they all probably have links to slavery as well.
You know who woke and there was nothing there? Your bed, Nana, because there was no man in it. Yes.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
To me, this is just another attempt for Laura to make herself feel relevant. She's got money and time on her hands. She's created a cascade now of others wanting to show their fake wokery, and no one is going to be turning down free money. This, however, has a more sinister undertone. It reinforces the narrative of victimhood, ensuring that black people believe the lie that they are constantly disadvantaged because of their color, and basically it creates hate and racism.
Ma'am, you lost your primetime slot that was coveted for a white man. Stop.
The victimhood is profitable. And there's money in it. And in Laura's case, attention. I don't see this bandwagon stopping anytime soon. Do you?
It's stopped now because the video is over. Newcastle upon Tyne. You have to claim this. Yes. You have to claim Nana Akua. I am from Brixton. We don't have to claim her. We are the real ones. Yes. Even though I am a bit of a snob. Yes. And I have tasted the flesh of the peasant, aka the white strumpet. Yes, we are over 100. Hit the like button. Yes.
What the hell?
But you Yanks, you bastards who wouldn't give me tens earlier. Yes, for my dad jokes. You have a lot that you were given and a lot to say, I'm sure. So there is Kid Gravity's link for the line of communication. Yes. Watch the bayang. It is better than that person whose name we will not mention. They are envious of the bayang. So let us see who is going to come up and give expert commentary on this topic. Yes, I have brought it to the top. Yes. Thank you, Madam Scales. We have done that. Yes. Sir, pin that bang. You're going to pull your eye out. Sir, that was, as you Americans say, wild. But in the UK, we do not say pause. But you're in America, so it does not extend to you, sir.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause.
I would give it to Barkley. Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause. It's a luxury to have a big man. Pause. They gave him the soft one. The hard one. Pause. Pause, nigga.
That was what you Americans call pause. But us in the UK, we do not say pause. We just look at you strange. Yes. So no one is going to say anything. That is weird because this is Candace Owens, UK auntie. Yes. I wonder what the X has to say. The Twitter, as it will. Yes. I heard a ding. I heard a ding. Madam Scales. Hello.
KG?
He is not here. She left. She does not.
KG, can you hear me?
KG is not here. This is the prince with no name.
I don't know what happened.
Your connection is not conducive, ma'am. You might have to come back in and out, in and out, in and out. Listen to my dad jokes and you laugh. I said the dad joke and I went back to 100. Hit the like. Madam, you might have to come back in and out. Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, madam.
All right. Candace Owens, cousin?
Her name is Cousin Brit.
I say cousin don't correct me.
I apologize, madam. I have heard your tales of cursing out the 1 kg. We will not anger you, ma'am, but go ahead.
Well, I am just too tired of all the fuckery. That's about all I got to say. So, thank you, Prince. Have a good one. Bye.
Goodbye. And may the camel's hump watch over your life. Yes. Vix Tat. Hello, sir.
The camel's hump?
The camel's hump. Yes. Don't you remember over 25 years ago, Jackie Chan ate camel's hump.
Oh.
And we have regaled on that ever since.
We? Who is we?
I am from the UK, sir. We speak French.
Oh, nah, dog. Oh, no. So,
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up. Oh, with the tea and crumpets, yeah?
Do you understand that we are currently raising a petition in Brixton on our best high street to have a statue of one of your great royalties over in the America, sir? Do you know who we are referring to?
No.
King Booker. Yes.
Oh shit, that's what's up. So on this subject, you know how we would give a butter biscuit to our, the white man would give a butter biscuit to the coon. So over in Britain, do they give buttered scones? Like, how does that work?
Our croissants are buttered, sir, but we do have Popeyes, sir, so you can do the biscuits. And we have KFC, sir.
Hey, the KFC tastes different over there, man. I had it a couple times.
Yes, because our chickens are not bioengineered, sir. We get them off the field of where?
The fields.
I don't know.
Scotland?
No, not Scotland. Not those. Those are weirdos.
Weirdos.
They are weirdos. Not Gordon Ramsay. We claim him as English. Yes.
Don't y'all call Scottish pig fuckers or something?
Sir.
Ooh.
You are being racist according to Nana Akua, sir.
You mean that deflated balloon with a wig?
No. Bro, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Sir.
Hey, bro, I would imagine what the family on Twitter gonna do to her. They gonna probably call her all types of Tales from the Crypt Keeper and all that, man. Hey.
We can confirm that, sir. Let us look up if they are aware of Nana Akua on the one called Twitter. They have found her, sir. What is this? Where did she get this Nickelodeon fit? Where did she get this? And I want it. Look at the Nickelodeon colors. What is this?
This is what you get when you put Jay Farrow in a wig in UK.
Jay Farrow is not funny, sir. Now, Lenny Henry is a laugh. You agree, sir?
I agree.
He was not good in Harry Potter, but he was good in Chef. Yes. Did you just snort, sir? Are you Steve Urkel, sir?
Oh, yes. Did I do that?
Are you the reason why the Winslows almost lost their home on multiple occasions, sir? Because of your fuckery.
That was Myra's fault. She kept snitching to the IRS.
Myra was a beautiful woman taken from this earth too long.
She was.
Ago.
She was. Bam.
But let us see. They found her. What did she say here in the Nickelodeon fit? Yes.
God, where do we start?
You need a better tailor.
This woman, Ngozi Fulani, which isn't her real name, by the way, it's actually Marlene Headley, went to the palace event dressed like this. Now, forget where do you...
Madam, I know you're not about to talk about somebody's fit, as the Americans say. Their clothes.
She sounds like she smoked one too many fags during the day.
Sir. Now, in America, that word is offensive, sir. In the UK, we understood. You will get Kid Gravity's channel struck, sir. Are you going to pay his bills, sir?
I'll make a donation, but...
As well you should, sir. He's still outside gathering his clothes. Sir. How dare you? How dare you? Say the F word on here, sir.
My bad.
It's bad enough the late great Keith Floyd did a whole segment on the BBC about that particular dish. But you, as an educated Yank, had the nerve to say that word.
My bad.
But back to Nana Akua, aka Nickelodeon Akua. That fit is a laugh.
That's a
come
fit
from in
from
Africa.
Gullah
More
Island.
like, what planet? What is going on with...
That is a very good question, Nana. What is going on here?
Is that Nana Akua when she was fat?
No, this is some black woman she's about to be racist against. Yes. What is going on? Women of the chat. What do you rate this fit? Because you know we follow you Americans everywhere. Even to the depths of hell. What do you rate this fit?
That's a rainbow fashion fit right there.
Tommy Friedman said she has on a Dragon Ball Z dress. She looks like she stole that from Master Roshi. This is what he wore prior to going to the Tournament of Power. Yes?
Nah. That looks like she's dressed like an extra from Black Panther too.
She was on the outside.
Yeah.
With the homeboy.
Yeah, absolutely.
The what was his name? The crazy preacher. Yes.
Crazy preacher. Damn, I gotta think about that.
I would pull him up. Yes.
She's dressed like a character from BMF.
What is that, sir?
Black Mafia family television series.
We might not have gotten that yet, sir.
Oh yeah.
We're still clamoring for the new Luther.
Y'all, what about Lupin?
We love our anime, yes.
Well, what about Lock, Stock, and Two
Akebe, that is who she looks like. Yes. Akebe, that is my G. That is what you Americans say, right? He has the puppet and everything. Shout out to Akebe. If they do Black Panther 3, he should be the villain. Because this will open the door to bringing in more supernatural enemies like Mephisto. and Blackheart. Yes.
Oof. Or the Afrocentric characters.
Wakanda is in Brixton, sir.
What did you just say?
You heard me proper, sir. Wakanda is in Brixton, sir. That is where the riders stay, sir.
Wakanda is in Atlanta.
Atlanta, sir.
Yeah.
Donald Glover, sir.
Yeah, with T.I. and Killer Mike, they did the Wakanda salute at City Council.
He filmed Atlanta in our great home country. We did not watch it, sir, because it was not an accurate portrayal of the home country, sir. Even though he was correct on the racism.
All right.
When we tried to buy stuff. Yes. Have you ever been accosted in Soho?
Nah.
Okay, sir.
Nah, I ain't never been accosted in Soho. I have been accosted on the freeway by migrants selling mangoes on a stick. Pause.
Why would you pause, sir? What is wrong with you Americans? Why is everything paused with you?
Hey, I just said mangoes on a stick.
Can we get back to the Nickelodeon fit?
Let's get back to the Nickelodeon fit.
Thank you, sir.
With her hair. I mean, seriously.
She's cracking on her hair.
Oh,
what?
No. Whoa. That is
Some
egregious.
bad wigs I wear on purpose, by the way, to get a reaction. But that is another level.
She's wearing a wig right now
Lady
to get a
Huff,
reaction.
the dearly departed Queen's Lady in Waiting.
You know whose fit she stole that from, family? Do you remember the white woman Summer Sanders that hosted Figure It Out on Nickelodeon? That's who she stole the fit from. Yes, we looked at your American television. When we got Nickelodeon, we thought we were high key. Yes.
She's dressed like 2002 Ananda Lewis.
Shout out to Ananda Lewis. I swear I remember as a lad, I saw that fit. She had on that fit. I remember.
Oh, no, man. It's a flea market fit, dog.
She had on that orange outfit. I begged my mom to buy me that fit so I could go to the school dance, but she said no. But she had to import it, and it was too much. I miss you, Mom.
My sides are sore.
Your sides are sore, sir. What were you doing, sir?
Laughing at your ass.
Easy, sir. Easy, sir.
Oh, man. All right, man.
Let's finish up.
For some 60 years, moved and goes his hair out of the way, brave move, so she could see a name badge, which is clearly not a traditional British name, which is what I suspect, alongside the outfit, sparked her intrigue and this totally unverified exchange. We don't even know whether it's true, but let's go with it. God, where?
She is from the home country because she said chatting shit. She's from the home country. The standard of journalism has become so poor on GB News, they're now inviting viewers to make spurious claims with zero evidence. One viewer suggests ambulances in Wales must comply with 20-mile-an-hour speed limits, which goes completely uncontested by presenter Nana Akua. We don't care.
It's an expansive vocabulary.
I just wanted to wait. She straightened the hair.
Who is putting this lion's mane on her head?
I don't know, sir.
Good Lord.
Luke. Luke. Nana Akua of GB News is in serious need of advice for her makeup and hairstyle. Who agrees? You're letting the reincarnation of the Iron Queen Roast. Ma'am, no.
It's got the face of a raw fish.
My lord.
Lord.
Hello, 45 people on X. We are watching you, watching me. Yes. This Natalie Rowe is on her bumper, sir.
What'd she say?
She said, Nana Akua dissing a black woman about her wig is some next level of delusion, considering she scavenges for her wigs that are discarded from a skip. Yes. Look. Princess Catherine of Wales. She is, for those who want to come to us and tell us that in the UK they were not praising the Queen. Are you insane? The Lipinzana stallions from Spain, whenever they fly over the UK, they shut up because Nana Akua might fly up and take their hair. Damn it. Look at this. She gets into it with a black man who has dreads.
I should be deported. Free speech, supposedly. I was born in this country, but your viewers often tell me I should be deported. And I'm speaking directly to you, Nana, now. Not to GB News and not to Patrick. Because
no matter how many
wigs you wear, no matter how many times you throw your fellow black women under the bus, as you did on the show the other day, you will never, just like myself.
Look at the white man who looks like one of those guest starring characters on one of your American procedural crime dramas.
Law and Order.
I don't know. We had a Law and Order over here, but it wasn't successful. Yes. No, I was thinking more along the lines of NYPD Blue.
Damn.
But look, he's just standing there listening to two black people argue. Yes, we will go.
Be more than a talking monkey to a lot of these people.
All right,
ooh, he called her a talking monkey.
Ooh. Wow.
He called her a talking monkey.
I know where she got that wig from, though.
Rainbow.
The skip?
No, that's Okoye's wig she threw from the first Black Panther. That's where that is.
And she took it and kept it?
Yes.
My God. Sir, you just solved one of MI5's toughest cases, sir. You should get hand claps, sir.
I prayed for this and it happened.
But she found it. She had to go all the way to Macau, sir.
And another thing too, I realized that Pam Oliver's stylist must be working overtime because I don't know how he could get to the UK and back to America. I guess because the NFL season's off. Who knows?
DHL, sir. You Americans do not know proper business. You should start a company where you can rent each other's wigs.
Fly JetBlue.
JetBlue does not go to the UK yet, sir. We have been petitioning that as well. We still have Ryanair.
Deflection! 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 Deflection!
You will not pass off your American elitist airlines on us, sir. Thank you. Now back to her calling her a monkey.
Times you throw your fellow black women under the bus, as you did on the show the other day, you will never, just like myself, be more than a talking monkey to a lot of these people.
All right,
He said he was a talking monkey as well. Is this Freezer?
That's crazy.
Times you throw your fellow black women under the bus, as you did on the show the other day, you will never, just like myself, be more than a talking monkey to a lot of these people.
All right,
And it would just happen.
Before you throw out before you throw away all those comments and tell me my fellow black women, I've never met any of these women. I don't know any of these women. I don't represent any community of people. I represent Nana Akua. I'll be judged by...
I've been saying her name wrong all day. Yes, Nana Akua. Go ahead, madam.
The content of my character, not the color of my skin.
Oh, God.
They even talk about MLK over in the UK. I bet you she says MLUK.
Please.
That's Franklin the Turtle right there. Yeah, Franklin the Turtle got Death and Godiva.
That's Arthur the Aardvark.
Oh yeah, that's or even worse, Tudor the Turtle for the old King Leonardo cartoon. I'm going way back. I'm dating myself.
Why does he look like a Jamaican reggae artist?
I feel bad for any cokehead that's doing coke with him, because they ain't gonna get none.
He's like that blue aardvark in that old cartoon. Yes. The ants and the aardvark.
Yes, I remember that from the Pink. Yes.
Yes.
Winnie the Pooh.
And definitely not by you. And as for being called names, I get called loads of names. Let me finish, because you've spent time talking and I've listened. But I am entitled to my opinion. And my opinion is not based on the color of my skin. My opinion is based on my thoughts and views. And I listen to what I've been told. And
all right, that's enough, Don Cheadle.
Given the information I have, I don't look at myself and say, I must follow these people because they are all the same color as me. I will not do that. And I will not do it, and I will not be told by someone like you that that's what I should be doing. I'm Nana Akua, and that's how I want to be seen.
And they would happily see you deported as they would see me deported, Nana.
Lord, he said they would deport you, just like they would deport me.
Smoke.
Exactly. He telling her you can tap dance as hard as you want. It ain't gonna make a difference. That's all he trying to tell her.
Somebody need to dance on that wig, though.
I mean, it might straighten it out. Who knows?
Damn right, man.
You know, dance the wrinkles out of it. What?
Who are they?
How much
Who
you
are
dance
they?
for them?
Who are they? Who are
the racists who abuse me online every time I appear on this show?
Well, people who are racist. Well, listen, I get black people abusing me.
What does that tell you about the audience?
Listen, who are they? Who are they that would happily see?
As I just said, it's the racists who abuse me every time I appear on this show on Twitter. Call me a big nose, say I'm a gorilla, say that I should be deported back to Africa.
I'm saying though.
We're both shouting over each other now, and we are gonna leave it there. I would just before I park it, I would just like to say, absolutely condemn any racism that either of you have received. And also towards Diane Abbott as well. I hope that goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Also, I am going to give you an opportunity, Femi, just to quickly apologise to Nana about something you said about something to do with how many wigs she might wear or anything. I mean, it's personally offensive. You can come on the show and make points, political points, or whatever. But I think when you
Hey, that's a clip right there.
Yes, please. He's saying she got more wigs than Iron Man's armory.
She got more wigs than Fat Joe got shoes.
She got the golden wig too, like them Trump sneakers. Looking like Golden Werewolf from Altered Beast.
She got a Founders Day wig for special occasions.
That's her.
Exactly.
No, that is called the Remembrance Day wig. Yes.
Know what wig she don't have? One that got dreadlocks in it. She wouldn't dare wear ethnic hair.
No,
she wouldn't dare.
She has the wig that is made out of Bantu knots. Yes.
Yo, fuck nuts. The way she acting, it kind of lines up. You know, that is a place that multiple nations got their foot in where she come from.
something you said about something to do with how many wigs she might wear or anything. I mean, it was potentially quite personally offensive. You can come on this show and make points, political points or whatever. But I think when you do attacks like that, would you like to withdraw that comment?
I can withdraw the comment about the wig, but I won't withdraw the comment which says that people will they will happily see you deported as they would see me deported.
They
No
can
matter
grow
how
it
much
back.
you
See, that's the
dance for
difference.
these racists, they are not going to see you as an equal, Nana.
He said it. He said, no matter how many times you disco for them, they will not see you as an equal man.
Told you. Told you. I knew it was coming.
He's on code.
And I say that from a place of love.
All right, well, look, both
peace
of you,
and love.
Thank you very much. Obviously, we could have carried this on forever, but unfortunately, we're out of time. So,
You would have done it if you didn't have sponsors, sir.
Yeah, they gotta sell Nutella.
No, it's called Vegemite, damn it.
Yeah, she used down her edges though.
Now you stop
She
it.
got edges.
You stop it.
Somewhere I'm still listening. I haven't. I found something, but are they edges? I need a flashlight. Throw me something. I'm still listening to her edges.
She has canals, not edges, sir.
She got a forehead like Roland Martin, man. Come on, dog.
Roland Martin. Who may that be, sir?
He's a liberal coon over here, which you all would call the Labor Party.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not part of the Tories.
No.
So he does nothing.
I mean, he eats and he talks.
Not a skill, sir.
Hey,
our food
that's
is
what
very
we
refined, but we don't have fat asses. I just looked at the picture. He's portly, sir. And wait a minute, what is this picture I'm looking at? I'm not going to put it on the screen because you Americans would say pause. Why is he near a man that only has on bottoms? I don't understand. What do you Americans do over there? Is this how you have fun?
I can't get jiggy with that shit.
No, here.
Yeah, no.
Interesting. Okay.
He's not from America either.
So he's what you American Yanks deem a tether.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Interesting.
Yeah. He's a toxic import.
Ooh.
Hazardous material.
We could have got bottles of Hennessy White, but we ended up with Roland Martin. Okay.
Hennessy White is quite refined.
Roland's body is made of sausage.
Which one, Vienna's or the
Breaded.
Venice?
Or is it breaded?
We do not bread our sausages, sir. We only fry them, bake them, or we put them toad in the hole, sir. Watch your comments.
Pork, chicken, or beef?
What was that, sir?
Pork, chicken, or beef?
We have all types, sir.
Blood, sausage also. Let's not forget.
Yes, somebody else had a comment. What was that, sir?
Y'all eat schnitzel like the Germans?
Schnitzel, yes.
Fish on the stick?
Fish sticks, that's something you Americans eat. We do not eat fish sticks. We go to proper chip shops, sir.
Down in the docks is Grimsby.
Can you Americans explain something to me, sir?
Yeah, what's up?
What is a filet of fish sandwich, sir?
That's a fried fish. White
Are you
bread.
sure? Because we looked up the ingredients here, and 45 to 94% of those are abandoned home nation. Where is the fish?
So it's a genetically modified
Is it
fish.
turbot?
Yes.
Sir. Is it turbot? Is it sea bream? Is it Dover sole?
It's a fake fish. It's probably made
Where
of
is the fish?
Or it's probably made of a yoga mat, and they fried it, and they put it on bread.
Yep.
Sir, your subways have yoga mats. Ours do not, sir.
Whoa.
Proper food, sir.
I only eat the salad at Subway. I don't eat the yoga.
Sir, do you not have Arbonne pain, sir?
I don't eat that either.
Abba and preach. What you say?
I ain't saying nothing about no Abba and preach, sir. You need to listen. What is wrong with you Americans on the West Side that do not know how to hear, sir? I said Auburn Pain, sir. I understand you Americans don't speak French.
Nah, I don't speak no we.
Auburn Pain, sir.
All right, what is it?
It is a classic.
There's two of them here.
Slash sandwich brasserie, sir. And
There's two of them here in Jersey City.
Can you even say that word, sir? Patissiere. Can you even say that, sir?
Port-au-Prince.
I did not say anything about Port-au-Prince, sir. We're not talking about Haiti today, sir. I said patissiere. That is called a bakery in French, sir.
Just say bakery.
I know you said patasse.
Bakery. We can't even say bakery. You see how I say bakery? Now you make me sound like I'm speaking French.
You said you speak French.
You are, aren't you?
Patissiere.
Patissiere, derriere, whatever's going on over there.
Patasse.
Huh? Paris.
Who? Daenerys Starks.
Who now, sir? Are you saying?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you Americans 5 hours behind us, sir?
Because you got to travel to get to the point of what the hell you talking about. That's why.
We travel everywhere, sir. That's why we are fit and in shape. Our strumpets could outrun your strumpets.
Sure you can.
You niggas ain't won the damn...
Who are you calling a nigga, sir?
You Negroes ain't won the Summer Olympics in how many years? Y'all basically... Y'all rely on the Nigerians. Y'all rely on the Nigerians to win y'all.
We hosted the 2012 Olympics, sir.
You host. Did you win?
Without our cuisine, sir.
Those who can't
Your late
win.
great Kobe Bryant and Carmelo Anthony would not have gotten you the gold, sir.
They American.
Now, refute those positive points, sir.
Man, don't nobody need no tea and crumpets to win the Olympics.
We did not serve them tea and crumpets. We served them Michelin food, sir.
Michelin? Like Michelin tire? Oh, y'all niggas is
you
wild.
Niggas are funny.
Niggas is wild, dog.
Hey, look here, nigga. You watch your mouth, nigga. Okay, nigga. Okay? Hey, nigga.
Hey, you sound like Godfrey's dad.
Nigga. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Sirs, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Does that kid Gravity have that?
I am sorry, sirs. That was not regal of me. I'm sorry, sirs.
Let me ask you something. Does Kid Gravity, did he leave you with that Booyaka meme? Do you have that on hand, sir?
The Booyaka meme?
Yeah, the meme.
I do not see it in his Rolodex here, sir.
Oh.
He might have got rid of it.
Oh,
but
okay.
he showed. I think we could find it. I'm well versed in the computer. I think we could find it. We may have to take out something. I think I'll take out his special intro. I think he said he was only going to use that one time. Yes. So let's see. Where did he put that folder? I shouldn't even be looking through his folders. This is like an invasion of privacy. Yes.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, dog.
He has two of them. He has one that says Booyaka and one that says Waldo Booyaka.
Yeah, the Booyaka.
Okay. We're gonna let it load. It's loading. Are you inquiring about this one?
Booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka, run, booyaka.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. We have to keep America happy lest they colonize us. Yes. Watch the pig.
Can I ask you a question? What about those reparations?
You may not get an answer, sir.
What about those reparations towards
Who
those
is
people?
eating chips?
Huh?
Who is eating chips?
Not me.
Who is hungry?
I'm hungry.
You should call Uber.
I did. That's the problem.
You might meet my cousin Enfume. Yes. Make sure you tip him or he will knife you. Yes.
Hey!
We do not fool with him. Yes.
His name was
He's what
Edelec.
you Americans call the black sheep. He's a black something though.
Oh, nigga. He was black as shit.
You nigga, watch your mouth about my family, nigga. Oh my God.
That nigga was half past
sorry again,
midnight.
brothers. I am so sorry. I can't believe I just did that again. I am sorry.
That nigga was half past midnight.
I need, you know what I need? The calm my ease of mind right now. I'm see her picture, but I need to see a picture with her standing next to Don Cheadle to make sure they're not the same person.
But I don't think they are of. I don't think they've ever been acquainted, sir.
I don't know.
I never thought I would see
Everybody got it.
Wanda in a wig.
Oh man.
Wait.
You are indeed going to hell.
What is this?
Today, I actually wanted to celebrate what we.
She released the sweater puppies.
Ew. Ew.
No, you behave. Let
No.
her speak.
Look at that red lipstick. This is what ASAP Rocky was talking about.
Stop it, sir. She's going to tell us about how the royal family is the only thing holding the nation together.
Spoiled milk is on display.
Leave
Push-up
her
bra
alone.
working overtime. That push-up bra working overtime.
Leave her and her Penelope Pit stop scarf alone.
Got the ghetto gagger scarf on.
People putting it down. The one great bastion that sets us aside from most, and the one great constant that has given this country the stability and celebrates the traditions and the history, good or bad.
She sounds like that character you had on your televisions back in the day. I believe her name was Florida Evans. Yes.
Oh, the villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is Kid Gravity getting all this cash?
That put the grace in Great Britain. I want to celebrate the monarchy, and it's not easy being royal. When I hear people denigrate the monarchy in this country, I ask myself, why? What would you put in its place? More politicians? It's the last great thing holding this great country together.
No. It's called the Knickerbocker Glory. Yes.
Be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Who cares?
The last great thing holding it together is G-Star Raw.
You could say G-Star Raw all you want, but it's actually Big Shaq. Yes. Do you understand that his verse in front of Tim Westwood brought together the nation in a time when the nation was fractured? Yes. It gave us pride, sir.
I wonder when she stand up, does she come out of, you know, like how Darth Vader's helmet came on? I bet she has a booth where her wig does that.
Sir, let her finish because she has to go do her shift as a stormtrooper, sir.
It's falling apart at the seams. Institutions that have been the envy of the rest of the world are turning it into a laughingstock. Take the NHS. Stay at home, save lives, save the NHS. Remember that? We clapped in the streets. We stayed at home to the detriment of our own health so that the...
Ma'am, you lied. You did not clap in the streets. You did this, man.
Run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka. Run, run, run. Booyaka.
That was in Sheffield, by the way, man.
Oh, man.
The NHS would not get overwhelmed. only to find our taxpayers' cash going into mismanagement, a frivolous attitude towards procurement, equality, diversity, and inclusion jobs. One role I read the other day offering £115,000 for a director of lived experience. What the hell is that? We can all do that. Sign me up.
What happened with her voice?
You would still be overworthed, ma'am.
She's got a smoker's cough,
In
son.
my view, could do with a decent pay rise. Maybe not 19%, but I get it. If the government can find the money to enable non-dom status for the Prime Minister's wife and other multi-millionaires and can pluck billions from thin air, then who can blame the nurses, rail workers, and anyone else from having a pop? Only plucking money out of thin air causes inflation, which is why we are where we are. But the wheels of the monarchy keep turning, not driven by career goals like our politicians. The monarchy doesn't go on strike. After the year that it's had, you think it might consider it. We've got the United Kingdom, so England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland in disarray. Let's take Scotland with one trick pony, one agenda, Nicola Sturgeon at the helm, with which my mother, as you know, I just can't stand that woman. Instead of dealing with Scotland's drug problem, murder rate, and the higher levels of poverty.
What did she just say?
It was wino speak. I couldn't understand it myself.
I don't know either,
Pulling
man.
a Don Lemon on New Year's Eve.
You said you got a hoe in Yemen on New Year's Eve.
No, I said, is she pulling a Don Lemon on New Year's Eve? Is she slurring her speech?
Yeah, she could be drunk, man. You know how some of these people get.
Mm-hmm.
Is she doing a BWI, bitching while intoxicated?
Yeah, a lot of coons suffer from drug abuse in one way or another.
Why do you think they age so quickly compared to our genetics, where we pretty much get all that cooning, man?
When you have to stomp for the royal family, it ages. Yes.
You know what Roland Martin's drug of choice is?
Yes, sir.
High fructose corn syrup.
What is that?
Whole bunch of sugar, dog. That's it. Snacks, man.
We don't have that in the country. So we just found out about your invention of pecan pie. And how dare you hold that from us all these years, you bastards.
Yeah, man, the Nation of Islam. That one.
You said what, sir?
I said the internet exists. You could have found it there.
Yeah, man.
How am I going to...
Hey, man.
How do you think I know where the Victoria sponge is? From the internet.
Because you were on top of strumpets. We know you, sir.
What?
You heard exactly what I said. Strumpets, sir. So we have heard about your exploits in Trafalgar Square, sir.
Wow.
Somebody
that sounded a little bit Jamaican just a moment ago.
Sir, it said you were under the London Bridge, sir, with the strumpets. Is this true, sir?
You know, I can't really speak on that right now.
Looking at the Thames from behind, sir.
Wow.
Explain this to me, sir.
You mean Downward Dog?
You call it what you want with your American innuendos. I call it like I heard it, sir.
You know, with the buck teeth and the jagged ones, it's kind of
stuttering, sir. Stuttering.
You heard me.
Kind of lying, sir.
You heard me. I said with the buck teeth and the jagged edges, I don't risk it with those trumpets.
That is how you like it, sir.
No, I don't.
What the?
Sir, they said you are a regular at the Mandarin Oriental, sir.
Wow.
In Kensington, sir.
Did you know these spots too well? You put me at these spots.
Man.
I've never heard of
bath in there?
You've never heard of King's Crossing, sir?
No, I haven't.
That sounds like something I don't know.
But I bet you have heard of Strumpets Row.
No, I haven't either. See?
You lying.
Is Strumpets Row the same place as DuPont Circle in D.C.?
I do not know of this DuPont Circle, sir, but I do know of Hunts Point in the Bronx.
Oh, yeah. They be doing bussy parades out there.
I learned about that the hard way.
What is this bussy you talk about, sir?
You see, I forgot all about the point. I forgot all about the point throughout these years. I remember watching the HBO special.
You forgot about the point, sir. You need to follow us.
But what happened is when I rode my bike over to the Bronx, I was getting these stares, and I was like, "Why are they looking at me?" I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in the Bronx." Now I remember. And then I looked up. It was the point. I was like, "Damn, it's still going on out there in daylight too."
Yes, sir.
Niggas
But
is nasty.
Trumpet Row out here, sir. The Scraggles have now vacated the streets and took up
And they
residence on OnlyFans. Yes.
have they?
Yes, sir. We have our UK OnlyFans. Yes.
Remember they had the shut down back page over here.
Yeah, I do not know what that is, sir. But on the OnlyFans, if you pay £5.45, you can see a woman from Esher. Yes, Esher or Wales.
You think Nana Akua has an OnlyFans?
You are interrupting my thoughts, sir.
You were thinking. Okay.
Yes, sir. For £5.
You think so? You think that's the case?
You interrupted my thoughts again. You American bastards are so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Why are you barking so? And someone call Peter and rescue that dog.
No, because I'm going to end up in some PC person's home being abused. I'm good.
Just like this here, right? But like I was saying, £5.45 on a UK OnlyFans, you will see a woman from Esher or Wales slough herself all over with a proper English breakfast. Yes! What? And I would not.
Hey,
and there are black blokes who will pay handsomely for that. Yes?
You fucking coons got me fucked up.
Do y'all call OnlyFans White Castle?
Who told you that, sir?
Just Princeton told me that.
Sir, I am trying to be as regal as possible. You will not turn me into a tether.
Regal Cinema.
I don't know about that.
What
now.
is this Regal Cinemas you speak of, sir? We have Lowe's. Get your weight up before you get your hate up, sir. Now let us continue with Nana.
Is it ill though?
When Nicola's not fighting for independence, she's passing
What is
laws
ill,
for trans
sir?
people to
Are you sick, sir?
Earlier age
Is
without
Nana ill? Is that Nana ill?
which
Is the
in my view is
question.
madness.
I don't know,
Creating
sir.
laws
She
now
looks
for
like
tiny
she's going to
minority
fall
people at
off
the
the
expense of
chair.
a huge majority, women. When you call that democracy, if you want an example of a brilliant woman, take our late
God.
Queen Elizabeth II, a woman in
Colonizing queen.
Now, I know she's drunk. She said that her is intelligent. Now, the singer, her, she may be intelligent, yes, but this woman is not. Yes, I like hers. I would love to meet her one day. I would love to meet her. Do you think her gets down with tethers?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on if you're going upwards or downwards. Where I don't know where she landed.
Oh. Or are you American blokes keeping her to yourself?
We are keeping her to ourselves.
Can I offer a trade, sir?
What you want?
I would love for the black blokes to take her, and we will give you Tyler. Yes.
Fuck no.
What the hell?
Wait, who?
We will give you Tyler, the woman who dared to put "You guys should not get your reparations" in a song. Yes.
Nah, keep that.
Oh God.
Keep them.
You will not do that trade.
You can marry.
You sound like Little Miss Self Hate.
Damn. Damn. Okay, let us finish. I want to hear her spiel on the Queen.
in command, exerting soft power and protecting the Union, the very opposite to that of Nicola Sturgeon.
The only Queen I
We've
recognize
seen
is
Big
Queen
Eight,
Amadaya.
Partygate, the 45 days of Liz Truss, Our politicians are changing more frequently than the Guard, with 3 prime ministers in just this
And
year.
Queen
alone.
Aminata.
Yet the
She's in
monarchy
AEW.
is
Says.
unflinching. The stability this 1,000-year-old institution offers is not sniffed at. I ask again, what would you put in its place? More politicians? No thanks. And being royal is a lot harder than it looks. Meghan Markle is testament to that. She can't admit that she was unable to grasp how difficult it actually is and the incredible sacrifice that these amazing individuals give for this country.
I've just realized who she looks like.
Who's that?
Whoever saw that old movie? They just started playing it over here in the UK. Superfly.
Oh no.
She looks like Freddy the Fat Man in the face. Yes.
I'm saying, yeah, we've gone over that.
She looks like when she's finished, I would have to ask, what is wrong with the Fat Man?
Nah, dog. She looked like Ricky Smiley in First Sunday.
Yo. I only wish I had the Sam Wilson clip. He's out of line, but he's right.
Yes.
You need that clip from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's out of line, but he's right.
Sadly, both Meghan and Harry failed, which is why they're so bitter, blaming everything on race. They're too stubborn to admit that they were simply not selfless enough. They were eaten up by jealousy, despite being given all the tools and limitless cash to succeed, giving up one of the most incredible and privileged roles on the planet to join the rat race like the rest of us. The world watched and celebrated the Jubilee. It mourned with us over the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
We didn't mourn.
And the eyes of the world will be upon us once again at the coronation of King Charles III. Our late Queen had the right idea. Never complain, never explain. The monarchy is at work all day, every day, upholding the
she's a
traditions and
figurehead.
values of this country. It puts the great in Great Britain. So let's raise a glass to the institution, the foundation of the union, the glue that holds this country together. Let's raise a glass to the monarchy.
Oh my God.
Hey, did the Queen die a single mom?
Yeah.
Damn. Take that, feminism.
So they should get those blood diamonds back, bastards.
They still have the Star of Africa over there.
Well, she's alone with her and John McCain. I haven't brunch together somewhere. The hell. Yeah, I've said it.
Are you still combing your wig?
Oh,
man. Does that answer your inquiry, sir?
That wig looked better than Nana Akua.
I know. And she probably used that. She probably got one of those, the cosplay Storm for her man that she bet wenches for.
What man, sir? She is not connected to anyone, sir.
Sure.
She can't even become
that
a
we
football
know.
star.
That means she's for the proverbial streets. Then.
You mean the cobble roads?
Yeah, the cobblestones.
But no.
Yes. Just make sure you don't drive over those while she's doing her due.
We will not disparage her anymore because I am tired. Yes.
Okay.
It's been a long day. Yes. See, unlike you blokes, it is almost 12:30 our time here, blokes. Don't let the lights fool you.
Oh, lad, don't get your knickers in a bunch.
Knickers. You and your stereotypes. Why do you look like a boy who is savagely? Never mind, sir. I will not talk about your avatar, sir.
Those are skin of PC boy. Who said that before? That's made from the skin of PC boys.
Sir, wait a minute. Why does this Kid Gravity have this here, sir? Is this you, sir?
No medicine, there be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there be no mayonnaise. no medicine, there'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there'd be no.
What did I
Yo,
just watch?
I'm sorry. I just noticed how that raccoon was getting down in that clip, yo. He got more rhythm than fucking Candace Owens guy.
Oh shit! Nah, Kid Gravity had it first. I got it from him after I looked up Peppermint Park.
Oh. Well, I heard that he got it from the one Beatzilla. Yes.
Wonderful.
So,
well played.
Before we go, nigga, I'm back.
Is all your laundry done, man?
Yeah, I just gotta go get it out the dryer.
All right, word.
Oh my God,
You missed a great show, man.
I did.
Yeah, we was roasting at Nana whatever her name is. We was roasting her up.
Oh, word. I was planning on doing a show about her tomorrow.
Word. All right.
We'll be ready for
Damn,
it.
this motherfucker been on for almost 3 hours. Ain't that a bitch? I ain't got nothing to say then. He probably took all my talking points, motherfucker.
Maybe.
Did y'all talk about how she looked like Florida Evans?
Yes.
Well, she sound like Florida Evans more than anything.
Damn. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. In a parallel universe, that would be Vicky Dillard off Code.
Ooh.
That ain't no shot at Vicky. Shout out to Vicky. That ain't no shot at her. That'd be Vicky Dillard if she was off Code. That's the negative of Vicky Dillard.
Oh,
wow.
Okay. Damn. That's
She said she a reverse Dalmatian. Black with white spots.
Bizarro Vicky Dillard.
I mean, y'all found out. Shout out to Grace over there in Lisa Cabrera's chat room. I never would even known she existed.
Oh, that's where I heard that from. Okay.
Yes, sir. But yeah, this was I heard y'all had a fun stream, so that's what it is.
Yeah, we did. Indeed.
Why the fuck is this back in here?
Run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka. Run. Booyaka.
Did that motherfucker put this back in here?
Yeah, my bad. I asked for it.
And this nigga deleted my special intro. Yo, fuck this nigga for real. No, this nigga did not do this.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. All right. Well, we're gonna delete it. Nigga gonna delete
what it is, man.
Now, how you sound? This is my stream, y'all. How you sound? Man. All right, y'all. I heard y'all had a fun stream, but we gotta shut it down.
All right.
It's been a long day. And I know y'all want to go listen to Jason Black. So
peace.
Oh yeah, I forgot 8 o'clock almost here.
Yeah, so,
over here.
Yeah, so tomorrow we will be giving you a twofer. Yes, you will be getting a twofer tomorrow. Not only will I be going live about y'all gonna like it. We're gonna be going live with Brother Torian. We're gonna be talking about the grifter and the supporter. But then when I do my live, we're gonna be talking about these black conservatives in Israel. And by the way, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Kaya Willis has taken up the shot. She's trying to go for Candace Owens' throne.
Not Amala?
No, Amala, I done told y'all. I thought it was gonna be Amala, but then when she left PragerU, I took her out of the running because she said now she wants to do her own thing, even though nobody gives a damn. But okay. Yep. But nah, Kaya Willis took a shot at her on Twitter.
This is gonna be good.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. And she's still scared of me because I keep asking her to come over here and tell me about this Israel Hamas thing, and she don't want it.
They don't. They know they don't like pushback. People of her ilk, like Kelly and Candace, they don't like pushback. They like a place where they can run their mouth unedited. I mean, uncut, uncontested.
They also don't want to get roasted up.
And the thing about her, like, I mean, to even entertain that she is going in a better path, she would, like I said to Torian yesterday or 2 days ago, she got to answer for all the egregious shit she said for us to take her partially serious. Other than that, I don't believe a word she says at all. I don't. I really don't.
But before we leave, we're gonna leave y'all with a little bit of we're gonna leave you with some of the big fun. What some of the big fun? Check this.
Ever tell y'all how I fucked all the members of the Temptations? Miss Anya, the Temptations had quite a few lineup changes. Yeah, so how many bodies we talking? Only the originals. I was a 10, baby. You had to have perfect pitch and a precise two-step to sniff this. Squiddy was good with his hands, Paul with mouth, and Melvin really good with his feet. What the fuck was he doing with his feet? How much time y'all got?
Shout out to that queen. Shout out to that queen.
Was that Felicia Rashad?
Yes, that was Felicia Ayers Allen Rashad.
Wow. I'm so used to seeing her only as Claire Huxtable. I'm taken back by that, but
That's what I'm talking about.
Is she supposed to be mocking Toni Morrison?
Probably. I don't know what that was, but
oh well.
Anyway, y'all, time to go.
Alrighty.
This was fun.
All right, man.
Fun. So y'all know what to do. Y'all got to take care. Y'all got to stay safe. Vote the Couch 2024. Yes, vote that bitch. And please be careful when you do vote the Couch 2024 because Nana Akua will strip this leather for her new fit. Yes. Now he got me doing it. I couldn't tell you, Miss Nisi. I know you're not on X, but we'll give you the clip. I don't know where this is from. This looks like a show. But we'll put the clip in there so y'all can go look at that. But anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Take care, stay safe. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
At the end of the day gotta end.
Hey!